Welcome! Today we're going to introduce you to the banking area in QuickBooks Online. Let's get started. This is your dashboard. Here on the left-hand side, you have a menu for banking. Go ahead, click on there. Now this is the banking screen. On the top, you have the area called banking, and then you have banking rules. We're not going to talk about the rules today. And in the next section, you see the title, banks and credit cards. And here you have a drop-down menu. So you can see all your credit cards and bank accounts. And in the next section, you see them as big boxes. Now each box has two areas. On the top, this one is a credit card, and the name of your account in your books is MasterCard. That's the bank balance, and it was updated moments ago. If you want to edit this, you click on this pencil. The second part of the box is the balance in QuickBooks. So in this case, you need to add transactions to match the balance in the credit card. In this case, this number down here tells you how many transactions were downloaded that need to be added to QuickBooks. Now in the next box, you have your checking account, and it's the same thing. On the top, the bank says you have overdrawn by $3,621.93. In QuickBooks, you show a positive balance because there's 25 transactions that you haven't entered yet, and so on. Let's go back to the credit card. Here you have 7 transactions that need to be added to QuickBooks. So let's go to the next section. This is the section where you review the transactions that were downloaded from your credit card into this area. Then you add them to QuickBooks. Now there's 3 areas here. For review in QuickBooks is what you've added. See, it's blank, we haven't added anything. Excluded are any transactions you're not gonna add today. So let's go back for review. On the top here, there's a purchase from Amazon. Now QuickBooks is going to recognize a few based on either transactions that are already in your books or based on a payee. QuickBooks is already showing you how many transactions were downloaded from the bank versus how many were recognized. QuickBooks recognizes 3, and I'm going to click on there. So it's going to filter the results by the ones QuickBooks recognizes. And in this case, it looks like it's a good guess. Basically, the description is downloaded from the bank, but the payee and the category or match, these 2 columns is what QuickBooks is guessing. I'm not a fan of this because it doesn't always guess correctly. Be very careful when you're adding transactions in this area. So let's start with the Amazon. You click on here and it's going to open up some options here at the bottom. Add or find a match or transfer. We're going to add this transaction. Amazon software. And I know I purchased software, and this is a refund. Software. And everything else looks fine. This is the memo from the bank, Amazon software. So I'm going to go over here and add. The next one is Lara's lamination. I also know that I keep track of what I purchased from Lara in an item. And when you click on here, there's no area in this part to select an item. So what I am going to do, I'm going to ignore this transaction. Because I'm going to add it manually. So I'm going to go here and say exclude selected. And we're quickly going to match the rest and add them to the books. So now we review. For review, there's nothing, 0. In QuickBooks, these were the ones that we just entered. And excluded is the one that I will enter manually later. And this concludes the review of QuickBooks Online Banking. Please check out my YouTube channel for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching.